Hello, good afternoon. Okay, welcome to day 2 of the nervous system regulation series. This is Christy with Theta Sura Studio. I'm really excited to share what I have in store for you today, and it's something you do every day already. So newsflash, you're already going to be pretty good at it. This is somatic breathing. Actually, breathing. You breathe every day. Maybe you don't practice somatic breathing every day. So today is going to be a treat. And if you're someone who is looking at me right now or listening to me and going, Christy, like I don't need to focus on breathing. Yeah, you probably do. I'm going to say you probably do. Most of us do. Right, we come into this world and we are belly breathers, right? If you've ever watched a sleeping baby, and their little bellies are just rising and falling, and they're so peaceful, right? And this is the way that we're meant to breathe. But over the course of time, the breathing gets more and more shallow, and then we're up here, and then when you have a stressful day, you're doing this, right? And guess what? Just like yesterday, that puts us in fight or flight, okay? Or makes us feel like we're in fight or flight. And so really, if we can regulate our breathing and bring it down back into the belly, then that's going to have an incredible effect on supporting our nervous system and helping us deal with whatever comes our way in the day. So today, I'm going to lead you through a very, very simple guided kind of breathing exercise. First, to become aware of where in this moment you are breathing from, okay? Your lungs, obviously, but what part of your lungs and the whole structure that supports your breath. And then we're going to do a little bit of somatic breathing together. And so I'll count it up for you and I'll count it down for you just to give you a little bit of guidance with the inhale and the exhale. So once again, we're going to keep this pretty brief, 5 to 10 minutes max. But it's something that for myself, I'm someone who's dealt with, I would say, chronic anxiety, and this is pure magic, and it's so simple, and it's something you can do anywhere, everywhere. Okay, so the first thing that I would like to invite you to do is with me, put one hand here, and then one hand down here on your belly. Okay, actually low belly. It's going to be off the screen for me, but put it on your low belly, like cover your belly button or even a little bit lower. Okay, below the belly button. And so first, let's just take a few nice deep breaths, and we're just going to become aware of the breath, okay? We're not striving for anything. We're not trying to do anything other than just be aware, okay? So let's just take a nice deep inhale. Just allow the lungs to breathe themselves. Breathe in. Maybe notice the sensation of the air entering the lungs and exiting the lungs. Allow yourself to arrive in this moment. If you've been having a busy day like me, your mind's going a million miles an hour, just tell yourself that there's nothing else to do right now, nowhere else to be than right here. Okay? So just carve out these next few minutes for yourself. I'm sure you earned it. Nice deep breath in. Another exhale. If you want to vocalize that one, it feels really nice to give it a little bit of sound. And once again, just be aware of the breath entering the body, how the lungs intuitively know what it is to take in what nurtures and release what no longer serves. It's amazing. Again, nice deep breath in. And then exhale through the mouth. Okay. So, now what I'd like to invite you to do is we're going to very intentionally breathe in a way that makes the hand that's covering the belly move outward, right? So you can see my elbow, you can't see my hand. I should have positioned the camera differently, but anyway. We'll do that next time. So the hand should be kind of moving out like this, just very subtly. It doesn't have to be dramatic, okay? So just take a nice deep breath in, and as you breathe in, see if you can breathe into that hand that's covering the belly. And keep your shoulders relaxed, okay? Notice my shoulders aren't hunching up around my ears, okay? I'm keeping my shoulders nice and relaxed. I'm just putting the breath right into the belly. And then exhale. Let's do another couple, just like that, breathing into the hand that's covering the belly, okay? Okay. Let's do one more just like that. Push that belly out and then exhale. Okay. Okay, now just breathe normal depth, normal speed now. Okay. All right, so now, so just notice how that feels. Now we're going to shift gears a little bit and we're going to breathe into this hand. Okay, so now it's going to be up here in the chest. And so now you might see some movement in the shoulders, or kind of some hunching action. It just depends. Don't try for that, but the objective is to move this hand. Okay, I don't. We'll see how I do with this. All right. So ready? Nice deep breath in. Okay, let's do one more just like that. Once again, breathing into the hand, covering the chest. Okay. Okay, so if we were in a class, I would ask you what you noticed, but we're not. It's just me in my dad's kitchen. So you may have noticed what people typically notice is that, and ask yourself, which one do you typically do? Which one feels more familiar, right? Probably this one. Okay, not for everyone, but I'm going to say for most of us, for myself included, until I learned about this. Okay, until I started doing a lot more voice work and learned how to breathe correctly and how to establish a habit of that. Okay, so chest breathing is really, really common, and really we're only leveraging a portion of our lung capacity when we do this. And just as we discussed yesterday, when we're breathing up here, this is more the where we would be breathing if we were running from a predator, right? Where we're right, like all the blood rushes to all the parts of you that are going to help you escape and save your life, right? And we don't want to exist in that space. So we want to breathe with our belly, and that's more the rest and digest state that we talked about yesterday. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to show you just some somatic breathing technique, and you can continue this as long as you want. I'm very committed to keeping these to 10 minutes or less, so that gives us about 2.5 minutes to practice this, and you can just experience what it feels like to basically, once again, you're sending the message to your nervous system like, hey, you're safe. We can slow down, and we can make the most of the oxygen that's available to us and send those nutrients to all parts of the body to nourish the body. Okay, so let's take a nice deep breath. Once again, we're going to try to focus on breathing in through the belly if we can, but just let the lungs breathe themselves. Okay, and I'm going to count it out. So what we're going to do, we're going to breathe in for 4 counts, and we're going to breathe out for 6 counts. Okay, so we'll take a nice deep breath in. Ready? Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more, just like that. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just take a nice deep breath in and let it all out. Start breathing again at your normal pace, normal depth. And just check in and see what's alive for you now. Notice your overall state of being, your field of awareness within the body, field of awareness around the body. Just be aware of what's alive. And so that brings us to the end of today's session. We're at 10 minutes and 10 minutes and 54 seconds. All right, so I exceeded the time limit already on day 2. So you're welcome to continue breathing this way if you wish, but this is available to you just like yesterday's tip. It's available to you anytime, anywhere. And so highly recommend practicing it. Tomorrow we're going to cover pranic breathing, which is part of the pranic healing structure, and that's something that I'm also a practitioner of. So I'm excited to share that with you. So until then, I hope hope this goes well, and let me know how it goes. If you have feedback or if you have thoughts you want to share, I would love to hear from you. So much love. Have a good day.